So there's this great city right outside Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's like the most popular place to live. It still has great schools, tree-lined streets, and it is the place to live. It is Clemmons, North Carolina. Everybody loves Clemmons. But today, is Clemmons the right place for you to move, or is it not? We're gonna go into all the pros and cons, all about Clemmons, to see if it's the place for you to move. This is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything you can about Clemmons, North Carolina, or the Triad, please hit subscribe. We love to chat with you. We've lived here, my husband and I, for about 20 years, and this is home. We know everything you can think of about living in the Triad and would love to share it with you. Whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days, 90 days, or the next 5 years, we'd love to chat with you. You can either call, text, or email me, or hit the link below and set up a quick Zoom chat with me so we can chat with you all about living in Clemmons, the Triad, or anywhere in North Carolina. One of the reasons why you should move to Clemmons, North Carolina, is that it's just minutes away from Winston-Salem. So you've got like the small town, like village feel. It's actually Clemmons Village. So it actually in the name is called a village. A small town, small area, small suburb, about 10 to 12, 13, 14 minutes right outside Winston-Salem. So it's very, very close to get to Winston-Salem. You can get there like just in a, so fast. And that is one of the pros, how close it is, but you're still in this small town. It has everything you need. It's got grocery stores, it's schools, it's got parks. It has it has restaurants, so it has kind of a little bit of everything you need, but it's just so close that you kind of get out of the downtown area and you've got, your traditional neighborhoods with tree-lined streets, different parks, and so on. So you don't feel like you're in the city. So that's one of the greatest things about Clemmons. The second reason why Clemmons is just such a great place to live is schools. Clemmons has got some of the highest rated schools throughout the Triad and in North Carolina. We've got West Forsyth High School. Families just love the area and they love the schools. We've also got Clemmons Elementary and Meadowlark Middle. They are super popular. Parents love them. The kids love them. It is a great place to have your kids in school and one of the most sought out areas throughout the whole Triad and the schools. Another thing so great about all the schools in Clemmons is that they have like a family feel to them. They've got traditional football fields, traditional baseball fields. So when your kids are in school, it's that traditional feel that people are searching for that we missed years ago, and it's still in Clemmons. It's an active occurrence. You will have Friday night football. The third reason why Clemmons is such a great place to live is because it has Tanglewood Park. It is a cool park. It's about 1,100 acres and it has golf courses, horseback trails, it has parks, it has bike trails, it has mountain bike single track trails. It's on the river, so you can actually go down to the river. They have festivals during the Christmas time. They have Festival of Lights, which is really cool, and they line the whole park up with Christmas lights, and you can actually drive through. So it's a cool event, and it's just such a cool park. And like I said, there's a swimming pool there. There's also, again, the golf course. So if you love to golf or swim or love living near a park, it is one of the best places to live, Clemmons, because Tanglewood Park is there. It's one of my favorite places to go as well. Tanglewood Park also has fabulous trails. So whether you like to hike or you want your family photos, it is one of the most popular places throughout the Triad to have family photos and also hike. And Tanglewood is right in the center of Clemmons, so it is just so close. And if you live in Clemmons, you get to experience and enjoy Tanglewood all year long. The fourth reason why Clemmons is such a great place to live is the sense of community and the safety factor. Families find it to have so much community, and the neighborhoods, you just feel that sense of community. Some of the most popular neighborhoods in Clemmons are Clemmons West, Waterford, and Salem Glen. They are super, super popular, and they have so much community in them, and just people just love it. And you can tell how much community and how the city is by when you're driving through the neighborhoods. People are walking, they're walking their dogs, they're walking their kids, they're out playing, they're jogging. It's just, there's a huge sense of community, and people just love the area and love the way it makes them feel, and they just feel safe, and they feel like they have such a sense of community and neighbors. So it's a wonderful place to live, and you just feel like it's home when you drive through the city. The fifth reason why Clemmons is such a great place is real estate values. It is quietly booming, and you get a lot for your money in Clemmons. And compared to Charlotte and Raleigh, what you can get for $500,000 in Clemmons would probably be $700,000-800,000 in Charlotte or Raleigh. There's a lot of bang for your buck in Clemmons, and quietly your equity is growing and growing and growing as Clemmons grows. Also, businesses are coming in the area. Not only do you have more restaurants, you've got more companies that are moving in. So they've got a Novant Health, so they've got a hospital there. So, more and more companies are moving into the area. There's also an Ashley Furniture. It's out a little bit, so you don't see it and you don't hear the factory, but it is there. So, jobs actually to Clemmons are happening, as well as real estate values. There's so much growth, and so there's a lot going on in Clemmons. We're going to switch gears now and talk about the reasons why there is some issues in Clemmons at this point. One of the big major issues, and this issue drives me crazy when I am in Clemmons, is the amount of traffic, because the area is growing so much, it can't keep up with the amount of traffic. So there is a lot of traffic in Clemmons. So you will sit in traffic depending on where you live and what time you need to travel. You could be waiting a little bit, and it could take you a little bit longer because they're still trying to update and increase the size of the roads throughout the area to accommodate for everybody moving into the area because it's growing so much. Another reason why Clemmons might not be the place for you to live is limited nightlife. So if you're young and you want to go out a lot and have a lot of nightlife in the area that you live, there's not a ton in Clemmons. They do have some wineries and breweries outside Clemmons, but overall, there's a couple of good restaurants that are open in the evenings, but there isn't any necessarily breweries or nightlife bars, a lot of things like that are going to be open in the evenings. It's not super fast paced. It kind of shuts down early, the area does. But your give and take from living right outside Winston-Salem is that you won't have a really booming nightlife living in downtown Clemmons. Another reason why Clemmons might not be the place for you to live is job growth and economy. Even though companies are coming into Clemmons, there's still not a ton. You will have to commute to Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Kernersville, or throughout the area, or even to Statesville because it's not that far away for a job. If you don't want to commute, jobs are still limited in Clemmons. It may not be the best place for you to live because you're just not going to be able to find a lot of job growth right in Clemmons because it is small. It's still a suburb. It's a small suburb right outside Winston-Salem. So if that's what you're looking for, it may not be the place for you. The fifth reason why Clemmons, North Carolina might not be the place for you to live is that you are in North Carolina and the weather. We have very big and high pollen springs. And if you have allergies, this will be a tough place for you to live. And Clemmons, being that it has such a large park, Tanglewood Park, and so much greenery and grass and trees. If you struggle with allergies, or if it's something you might think you might struggle with, it would be a tough place. North Carolina in general would be a really, really tough place because the pollen count is so high and we have a pretty long spring, as well as in the fall, there's different flowers and trees blooming. And if you struggle from allergies, the fall might be another season that you would struggle with. But that's overall North Carolina weather, is that the weather can be kind of rough on your allergies. So overall, Clemmons is one of the best places to visit. And when you visit Clemmons, you'll feel like it's home already. Just visiting the area. It is close to everything, close to downtown. It still has the tree-lined streets, the small town feel, Tanglewood Park. It has hospitals, restaurants, grocery stores. It has a little bit of everything you could possibly need, and it is just a wonderful place to live. And Clemmons is not perfect, but is it right for you? Only you can decide whether or not Clemmons, North Carolina is the place that you're gonna wanna call home in the future. People reach out to me every week and ask me what it's really like to live in Clemmons, North Carolina, or the Triad in the general. I love to help you figure out whether or not Clemmons, the Triad, Greensboro, Winston-Salem is the place for you, or North Carolina in general. I love helping people move to the area. Whether it's 9 days, 90 days, I'd love to chat with you. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos about the area. You can call me, text me, DM me, or you can hit the link below and set up a Zoom meeting with me. I'd love to chat with you.